Aries, feel this with your whole chest. There is always a single second, a heartbeat, a breath that can break open everything you thought was certain. And that second isn't waiting for next week. It's right here, on the edge of your next move. It's the text you glance at while driving, the voice in your gut you dismiss, the delay you curse without realizing it just saved your life. Life rarely shouts. Most of the time, it whispers. And in that whisper, your destiny might hang by a single thread. Before you go any further, pause with me and claim this. Drop your birth date and zodiac sign in the comments. Let the universe know you're listening. Say it aloud. I, Aries, walk protected by divine force. That is not poetry. It's a lock on the gate of your soul. Because what's coming isn't just about luck, it's about awareness. The most important part of this story is still ahead. That's where you'll finally understand. You were never alone on this path. The fatigue creeps in like a slow leak. It isn't just your body, it's your soul that feels bruised. You go through your day on autopilot, eyes open but mind drifting. You convince yourself you've got everything under control, but your heartbeat tells a different story. There's a weight, an unease, a pressure that doesn't come from anywhere you can name. It's that subtle heaviness in the room, that tightness in your chest, the shift in energy when silence feels just a little too loud. You've felt it, haven't you? That chill on the back of your neck when you turn around and no one's there. That lingering sense that something is just off. Don't ignore it again. Not this time. Subscribe now to Horns of Aries if you are ready to stop sleepwalking through warnings dressed as everyday moments. Because life rarely drops lightning, it drops patterns, routines that dull your instincts, haste that steals your attention, that meeting you rush to, that deadline you chase. What if all that urgency is a trick? What if the very thing you're hurrying toward is the edge of a cliff? The universe has been trying to speak to you through detours, red lights, interruptions, delays that annoyed you. They weren't accidents. They were armor, but you can't keep trusting that armor will catch you every time. Because eventually, if you don't listen, that second you keep ignoring, it finds you. And when it does, it won't ask if you're ready. It won't tap you gently. It'll rip through everything like a gust of wind snuffing out a candle. You'll be left gasping, heart pounding, mind racing. What if that had been it? That's not paranoia. That's truth in disguise. Life doesn't owe you tomorrow. Every breath you take is a door you get to walk through, or not. Like this video, if you feel the fire rising inside, the one that says, I'm done pretending not to know. Because deep down, Aries, you've always known. You feel when the air turns strange. You hear the silence that's too loud. You sense when something doesn't sit right, even if everyone else brushes it off. So why do you still let others push you? Why do you let their urgency become your chain? Their smile hides pressure. Their concern veils control. Are they really looking out for you or for their own convenience? The question strikes deep. Who truly has your back and who only wants your obedience? You've been taught to ignore your own intuition, to laugh it off, to keep moving. But no more. That feeling in your bones, it's not fear, it's instruction. It's your soul screaming, stop. And the longer you silence it, the harsher life's reminders become. A call just as you're starting the car, a message just as you're crossing, a chill down your spine as you unlock the door. These are not coincidences. They are shields, Aries, warnings wrapped in routine, and you can no longer afford to ignore them. This isn't just about roads and vehicles. The real journey is internal. And right now, your path is covered in signs you've been told not to see, but your soul keeps circling back. Something isn't right. That tension, it's not anxiety. It's divine protection turning up the volume. The universe will not let you continue blind. Declare it again. I, Aries, listen to my intuition, and no pressure can bend me. That's not defiance. That's alignment. That's your compass in the chaos. And once you say it, really say it, your chest stops tightening. Your mind stops spinning. You remember you were never without guidance. And then it happens. That second, the almost, the screech of tires, the look in someone's eyes that says they felt it too. The noise crashes in, then disappears just as fast. You're left standing in the silence, shaken, breathing hard, wondering, what if? But the worst didn't happen. And that moment, where everything could have broken, becomes your initiation. That was the lesson. You didn't escape by luck. You were held, protected, intercepted. And that interception wasn't random. It was the universe pulling the emergency brake on your behalf. Now the question is, what will you do with this second chance? The excuse-making stops. The old rhythm no longer fits. You feel it. Slowness is no longer laziness, it's wisdom. Delay is no longer punishment, it's a detour that saved you. You see that every pause, every so-called inconvenience was part of the orchestration that protected your life. And you can't go back to pretending otherwise. You're awake now. You don't care if others mock your caution, if they say you're paranoid. You know what you felt, you know what almost happened, and your soul remembers. So let the world keep rushing. Let them run in circles, desperate to meet clocks that don't care about them. You, Aries, have discovered a higher rhythm, one that doesn't obey fear or pressure, one that waits for truth, one that walks with the quiet strength of divine guidance. Like this message, if it stirred something deep in you, something ancient, something real, because this isn't about fear, it's about awareness. And once awakened, you can't unsee it. Every breath now is a gift, every pause, a doorway. What you once called bad luck, you now call sacred redirection. So stand still, feel it. That silence isn't empty, it's filled with the presence of something watching over you. It was there in the delay, in the distraction, in the detour, and that presence never left. It's here now, waiting for you to claim it. Say it. I, Aries, find refuge in silence and receive the protection that is unseen. This isn't a phrase, it's a pact, a boundary, a shield. And with every repetition, your soul forges stronger armor. Others may still chase the noise. Let them. You've found a deeper current, one that doesn't push, it aligns. Your power isn't in rushing, it's in choosing when to move. That is your Aries flame, no longer wild and erratic, but controlled, focused, divine. So walk forward, but not in haste. Walk in reverence, walk with open eyes, walk like someone who has seen the cliff and stepped back in time. Because you were chosen, Aries, not to break, but to burn brighter, not to fall, but to lead others into awareness. You are no longer just moving, you are forging, and every step forward now is a prayer in motion. You don't need proof. You lived the miracle. You felt the invisible grip that pulled you away from the edge. And now that memory is your compass. The tension that once scared you, now it guides you. So yes, breathe deep. Let the world call it coincidence if they must. You know better. You know what protected you, and that knowledge is unshakable. Subscribe to Horns of Aries if this truth moved something within you, because this path of awareness does not end here. Don't run blind again. Don't silence the voice you were born to trust. Let this be your fire. Let this be your vow. Life already chose to save you once. Now it's your turn to honor that miracle in every single step you take. And Aries, are you finally ready to walk at the level of the protection that already chose you? Because your miracle has already happened. The question now is, will you live like it?